God's great hand will bring you fear. Your walls will crack, your strength will fade. For justice comes, the price is paid. Oh, King of Zion, you reign so bright. In you our hope, our guiding light. The wicked fall, the righteous stand. In your great love we see the land. The land is dark, the cities mourn, the highways bare, the fields forlorn. But God will rise, his fire will burn, and in his lane the proud will turn. Oh, King of Zion, you reign so bright. In you our hope, our guiding light. The wicked fall, the righteous stand. In your great love we see the land. The land is dark, the cities mourn, the highways bare, the fields forlorn. But God will rise, his fire will burn, and in his lane the proud will turn. Oh, the heights we climb, the rock we find. In Zion's peace, our hearts unwind. The King we see, his beauty bright. In endless grace, our hearts delight. Oh, lights we climb, the rock we find. In Zion's peace, our hearts unwind. The King we see, his beauty bright. In endless grace, our hearts delight. Oh, heart delight. Oh, righteous ones ascend the hill. In God's own hand we find our fill. The land will bloom, the King we see. In endless joy we're truly free. Oh, King of Zion, you reign so bright. Our hope, our guiding light. The wicked fall with the bloom and see. In endless joy we're truly free. The land is won, the righteous rise. In your great love we see the land. All destroyers wrong, your time is near. In God's own hand we find our home. Then we see his beauty bright. In endless grace our hearts delight.
All nations rise and hear the call, for God's great wrath shall judge you all. The stars will fall, the heavens close, the end shall come, the earth's repose. Oh, book of judgment written in fire, God's will fulfilled, his wrath entire. The nations fall, the wicked flee, but in his truth we find the key. In Edom's land the fires burn, the rivers scorch, the ashes churn. The cities fall, the creatures roam, in desolation find their home. Oh, book of judgment written in fire, The nations fall, the wicked flee, but in His truth we find the key. The word of God, it stands so sure. In every line His truth is pure. The judgment comes, it will not fail. His justice reigns, His truth prevails. Oh, seek the book, the word, the scroll. In every line we find our role. For God has spoken, it shall be. In every word His certainty. Oh, nations rise and hear the call, for God's great wrath shall judge you all. The stars will fall, the heavens close, the end shall come, the earth's repose. Oh, nations rise and hear the call, for God's great wrath shall judge you all. The stars will fall, the heavens close, the end shall come, the earth's repose. Oh, nations rise and hear the call, for God's great wrath shall judge you all. The stars will fall, the heavens close, the end shall come, the earth's repose.
Oh, desert dry, now burst in bloom. In God's great light, dispel the gloom. The flowers rise, the streams will flow. In joy and grace, our hearts will grow. Oh, highway bright to Zion's land. In holiness we take our stand. No fear, no harm, no turning back. In God's own light we walk the track. The hands once weak, now strong with might. The knees once frail, now firm and right. Our hearts no more with fear will shake, for in God's love our strength we take. Oh, highway bright to Zion's land. In holiness we take our stand. No fear, no harm, no turning back. In God's own light we walk the track. The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the lame will dance, the mute will cheer. The streams will flow, the springs will rise. In God's own grace our spirits fly. Ooh. Oh, holy way to Zion's gate. In joy we walk, in love we wait. No sorrow here, no sighing sound, for in God's peace our hearts are crowned. Oh, desert dry, now burst in bloom. In God's great light, dispel the gloom. No sorrow here, no sighing sound, for in God's peace In God's great light, dispel the gloom. The flowers rise, the streams will flow. In joy and grace, our hearts will grow. O city strong, your walls stand tall, but at your gates the shadows fall. The foe outside with words of fear, but in our hearts we hold God dear. Oh, faith stand firm when shadows rise. In God's own strength we lift our eyes. The foe may mock, the world may taunt, but in God's love we find our hearts. The words of doubt, they pierce the air, but in our hearts God's truth we bear. The foe may claim our strength is gone, but in God's light we press on strong. Oh, faith stand firm when shadows rise. In God's own strength we lift our eyes. The foe may mock, the world may taunt, but in God's love we find our hearts. The walls may quake, the nights may long, but in our hearts God's truth we bear. The foe may claim our strength is gone, but in God's light we press on strong. Oh, faith stand firm when shadows rise. In God's own strength we lift our eyes. The foe may mock, the world may taunt, but in God's love we find our hearts. The walls may quake, the nights may long, but in God's grace we're ever strong. The taunts may come, the fears may grow, but in God's truth we surely know. O city, call in silence wait, for God's own hand will not come late. The foe may roar, the armies stand, but in God's peace we trust His hand. Oh, faith stand firm when shadows rise. In God's own strength we lift our eyes. The foe may mock, the world may taunt, but in God's love we find our hearts. Oh, city strong, your walls stand tall, for God's own hand will not come late. The foe may roar, the armies stand, but in God's peace we trust His hand. O city, call, your walls stand tall, for God's own hand will never fall. The foe may roar, the armies stand, but in God's peace we trust His hand.